Why do we assume people have never truly suffered when they seem happy or when their life is going good for them? Now, I get this reaction a lot, so I'm rather used to it. I don't get offended. But from my experience, most people that get into the work of mindset shifting or choosing to see the good, well, that's what we had to do to survive. That's what we had to do in order to cope. And that's what we had to do to bring ourselves out of the dark place, because we have a choice and each choice is personal. I personally chose I did not want to feel depressed and down and hopeless. I have always fought for something better and greater in my life, but it wasn't until I fully understood and embraced the idea that everything comes from within my mind. How I choose to perceive things, how I choose to look back on bad things. But since I wanted to be happy, I made my own choice. You don't have to agree. I often see that as well. People fight for their misery. You could take two people and they experience the same situation, but does not mean that they will see it in the same way. If one person chooses to find the good in it, the person who wants to see the miserable in it, the person fighting for the misery, they seem to get upset with the people that are trying to be happy, positive, and just get past and over it. But I'm here to say, for myself, I was not going to stay there. But that's my personal choice. I don't choose to stay in the suffering. It's not what I want for my life. So I had to dig and find and then start to practice all these things that I learned through people like Bob Proctor, Joe Vitale, Kathleen Cameron, Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Maxwell Maltz, Dr. David R. Hawkins, Abraham Hicks, and lately my favorite, Neville Goddard. So if you are tired of suffering and you don't want that PTSD haunting you, check out Neville Goddard. You can find him on YouTube. He's got lots of short clips and long clips, and they're very powerful and life-changing.